All right, and the boys are going to Smashville. We got the Pika Libre skin.
All right.
This is the skin that Steffen uses when he really needs to set the record straight. So maybe Steph is actually gonna maybe take this part seriously.
Yeah, and with these both taking this seriously, this is gonna be like where it all comes down to the wire. Especially this
Absolutely.
Is best of 5 set.
Starting off with a headbutt, very interesting choice there. Good shield on that quick attack though. Pikas love to jump on you with that quick attack.
Oh, yeah. It's such a good move.
It's a great move, and but good reaction, getting that shield out there, just knowing what he was gonna do. Steph immediately taking some momentum here, but it's still practically even.
Yeah, like both are just kind of like killing each other over now, just
exactly
not worried too much about the exact percentage they're on, because they both kind of know they can kill each other whenever. Going for a double quick attack there, or not quick attack, but
headbutt, yeah.
Skull back, yeah, skull bash.
The skull bash, right? And Dev
tries to go off the jump there.
Yeah, Dev not falling for it, or Steph getting a bad read.
Dev's staying a little more immobile in this set than I think in previous sets. He's kind of like trying not to get caught up by, say, down smash, or not down smash, by a quick attack.
Yeah.
And as a result, he's like staying more grounded and shielded, I think.
Yep, no, I agree. And I don't know if you saw Steffen, I think forgot that Link up smash was actually 3 hits, and ended up trying to grab after the second one.
He just got blown up.
Yep, and then just took the L on that stock. Either way though, yeah, Dev is playing much more grounded, trying not to get caught by all of Pika's great air options. They all start very low, so it's still a tough thing to do, but I think he's trying to play it as carefully as he can. Getting clipped by the thunder.
I think he's also trying to like avoid getting a little overzealous on the punch as well, because like Pikachu is kind of infamous for having relatively higher lag than you might expect from a character like him, but at the same time having pancaking animations that make it hard to actually punish them.
Exactly. Yeah, even though Pikachu does have pretty good end lag, I think you're absolutely right. It gets completely ignored because of how much he pancakes out of so many of his moves. That the lag may as well not exist, because even though he can't act, you can't kill.
But meanwhile, DevStar taking a very decisive forward smash there, finding the second spot.
And I think we see, I feel like Steph, maybe this is just coming off of his last set, but I feel like Steffen is actually being a little more aggro this set, and I think it's actually coming back to bite him, because he's whiffed a lot of moves that he's typically not this this prone to whiffing.
I see what you mean for sure.
Yeah.
He's getting caught out a lot for just throwing out attacks that he should not be throwing out, I guess.
Exactly, just like that there. Just
tries to side the onto stage, gets caught up with a forward smash.
Yeah, and I genuinely don't think he was aiming for ledge there. Maybe he was, but I don't think he was aiming for ledge. I think that he was trying to clip him. Forza Fan 4, thanks for the follow, by the way. But yeah, I think he was. I think he was trying to hit Dev with that. I don't think he was going for ledge.
Oh, for sure. Like, I'm sure with how much he's played Pikachu, he knows the timing for the ledge stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we get the first counter picks. I'm wondering if we're gonna see, if FD and PS2 were banned, I'm wondering if we're gonna see Kalos from Steffen. And he says y'all already know, so I think we're gonna see Kalos. Same matchup, but on Kalos, same skins and everything. No one needed a mental refresh. Sometimes Steph will change skins, I think, for mental refresh, but it's looking like everything's just back to zero for a moment.
He's all serious all the time now.
Yep, exactly. Okay, good spot dodge there. Getting Link to commit to that really laggy grapple.
Looks like they're both kind of just using projectiles this time a little more frequently to try to find openings with each other. Like, I think the previous game was more normals oriented. Like, they were both throwing out bigger hitboxes in return for more risk, but this time they're trying to like play it a little more conservatively, using projectiles to kind of get the pokes they need.
Yep, and definitely playing more patient too. I think Steph realized that he was rushing down in that last one, and you can see him there, even though it was for a little too long, really just chilling out on ledge, just hanging out, just trying to maybe collect his cool, maybe just wait for an opening and waited too long. And there, the get up attack Definitely put him into a bad spot there, though.
Yep, Devs takes the first stock pretty comfortably. Not too high of a percent for the effort he got out of that, so I'm sure he's gonna feeling pretty good about himself. Right, getting really good punishes here, like just consistent down tilt forward airs, consistent boomerang punishes. He's finding himself about to lap Devin here, or lap Steffen. The bomb fell out of his
Yeah,
hand.
that was a very interesting interaction there. You know what? I never in a million years would have guessed that was gonna happen in that situation. That was pretty good. They put a smile on my face.
Gotta love all these just happy little RNG-esque interactions.
Yeah. All right, Dev, rather dominating this though. Is Dev gonna take the bounty?
He very well
Maybe.
might.
He might. Now, there's a couple reasons why Pika is so good on this stage, I think, generally speaking. I think that it's clear. Oh, and there goes Steph getting that spike there, which is such an easy spike to get. This stage is really good because it lines, exactly what I was going to say, it lines people up for a really nice drop-down dare like that. But you also get a huge stage with huge blast zones, and for a character as light as Pika, being able to survive by DIing into these huge blast zones is
so
very
helpful.
important.
Absolutely. Like, especially considering that Pika himself doesn't really worry about killing off the sides or the top as much.
Right.
Like, up smash is more of a desperation option if everything else doesn't work, but like Pikachu is more of an edge guarder or a spike character, so.
Yep, absolutely. And Dev getting ferried there a little bit, but Steph getting a bad read, predicting a low recovery, and he's playing DevStar's game at this point.
I think Dev kind of has him in his grasp here.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. I think he's just.
He's struggling to find an answer.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to figure out what he can do to get Dev to play the game that Steph wants to play, the Pika game.
Is Pika actually busted? Find out next time.
Predicting, I think, the air dodge to the right, but unfortunately not getting it. Not getting a clip with that bomb. Regrab, but no capitalization on that. And then the F smash gonna take it. Steph has to really play here.
He used the toss to power himself up, it looks like.
Yeah. He's trying to bury Dev there.
Looks like Dev's kind of recognizing that Steph's playing a little more conservative. Like, he's taking advantage of that here, throwing out more smash attacks than you might normally see from him. Because, like, when you're in that fear mode, it's just like the first thing you think about is your defense as opposed to making any sort of like aggressive like option there. So I completely get where he's going with that.
Yep, and then Dev with the lead like he has, I think you can see a lot of comfortability when he shouldn't be. Also, it's 2020 and Pikachu Skull Bash is still safe on Shield. Can we talk about that?
It's sad.
With Dev taking that game, Steffen getting a really good read, trying to get him stuck in that thunder, but Dev spacing himself out just enough there to punish that thunder on landing. Pika Libre skin is staying, and here we are on Town and City, which is also a pretty good stage for Pika, but for completely different reasons than Kalos.
Oh, for sure.
Did you want to elaborate on that? Explain why.
Having the blast zone so close to the side, especially with Pikachu's ability to bury people across stage.
Thank you for adopting that. I appreciate it. Oh, Steph hyping himself up. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, all of the FPs are really good for Pikachu just because like landing against Pikachu's hitbox like that is always really difficult. And plus, his T-Jolt cannon becomes a lot stronger. But especially on Town and City, being able to just carry people directly to the blast zone like that and then force them into basically a 50-50 of whether or not they can escape your final punishment. It's just normally like an air dodge read with Thunder, or even just going for another jump with Nair for there.
Yep.
It is so brutal.
Oh,
and of course,
Steffen's coming out full force. You can tell his playstyle really does feel like it's changed. And he started off the match by taunting, trying to hype himself up, get his brain in the game here. And he is wanting the tech roll in, and still held it just a little too long. Maybe just hoping that for the tech roll, he was going to just run up. But maybe just forgetting for just a moment that.
I I think, yeah.
Young Link has projectiles.
I think Steffen's kind of looking for a big read at this point to kind of get himself mentally back in the game.
Yes.
Because right now it feels...
I completely agree. Completely. And he's going for a lot more setups too, which is why I think that that's supported, because those setups are what's going to lead into that big read.
Mm-hmm. He's trying to make DevStar question his ability to pressure right now, which is what he really needs to do, but he also kind of like needs to, I guess, dial it back a little bit for that, because right now what he's doing right now, like the reads he's looking for require Dev to be a little more uncomfortable than he currently is, I feel.
Yes, and Dev has so much mental momentum that it's gonna be tough. Sorry, I clenched a little bit with him quick attacking right onto that bomb. Same mistake as last time. That time I think maybe he was really trying to go for ledge, but...
Yeah, I think he's just kind of a little rattled right now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Stuck in the rapid jab.
At a pretty high percent here for his second stock. He's going to have to find a pretty big comeback if he's going to want to get back into this game. And Dev finding this snare to take out the second stock.
Yep, this is potentially Steffen's tournament stock. And on top of that, this is potentially the bounty.
It's crazy to think that like the winner of the last two SDIs here might not even make it to Grands.
Yep, it's insane. That's just to show how much people have leveled up since the last time. Oh, and there's the read he was looking for, practically evening the game up.
Finds the dare spike. This might be enough to get him into the game, but it doesn't look like Dev is as close as he was hoping he was looking to be.
No, and dropping shield just a little too soon there. He's gonna go for the berry. But very well-timed jump from Dev. Ooh, that almost connected.
Dev's looking a little bit harder for these confirms to kind of finish it out. Might cost him in there, but he gets the platform save. Wow.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be it.
This is, oh boy, that jump from ledge almost hurt Steffen too.
We could see.
Oh, that's it. That's game.
Okay.
All right, Steffen taking that game. He got a very solid read to pull that back, and it gave him a lot of mental energy. With that down air through the platform.
I wonder what that's going to do for Dev as well here, considering he definitely felt very much in control of that entire game, but only to have it kind of like go away in that form is just, it can hurt mentally for sure.
Absolutely.
So I'm interested to see how that plays out.
But also knowing that was an SD, that was in his hands. He didn't SD because Steffen went off stage and he overextended. He SD'd because he just didn't plan correctly. So knowing that he lost that match or lost that game because of his own mistake, that could actually help him, despite the mental damage of SDing in the first place.
Like he realizes it's just, I need to clean my act a little bit more.
Exactly.
He had control for that. It's just
Same matchup, and this time we're going to be on Yggdrasil. DevStar did point out something. Yggdrasil is fairly similar to Kalos, except the platforms are obviously different because they move.
I'm actually interested to see if that changes something with Pikachu, actually.
And that's what I was thinking. I'm wondering if Devin and Steffen are going to be able to... Oh, wow, that's nice. Giving himself just a little bit of that. Putting himself safe and just taking that moment. Sorry. Anyway, I'm really interested to see how this is going to work, if they'll be able to adapt to the platforms, and how exactly they will, and if anyone will take advantage of it, or if this is basically going to be playing on FD. For this matchup, I mean.
One reason I'm really interested to see how this works with Pikachu is that back in Smash 4, the reason that Pikachu like to use the Smash 4 platform so much is because it moving as much as it did allowed for Pikachu to quick attack cancel the same way he could back in Brawl.
Yes.
I'm not entirely sure if the same scenario is true for Ultimate, but it'd be interesting to see because we don't really see moving platforms in competitive play as much. Like the ones on Town and City are barely there often enough to really cause any impact. So
Steph spacing himself out just enough for his F smash to hit while avoiding Young Link's up smash. Dev taking it back out, just making it completely even, and Steph using the platforms to his advantage, if for nothing else, to give himself a little taunt to power up.
Looks like they're both kind of back in the game now, like mentally.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. They're both, I think, playing much more like themselves here. Oh my goodness. Steph down airing out of the thunder. He DI'd out of it just enough to get a down air out. Just to pull that hitbox, even if just for a second, right when it mattered. That was impressive. I've never even seen that happen.
Nor have I, and I didn't expect that forward there to kill there either. Like, even with the spice, it looked like it was like, especially for this stage, it was just too much. But Dev taking a pretty sizable lead here now. After a fairly even first stock, he finds pretty early killed forward air there and is about to lap him. He already has lapped Steffen even for this lap. Steffen might be playing a little more loose than probably should be in that instance.
Steph, I think, is falling into a little bit of a little bit more.
Cut out.
Oh yeah, sorry. Reset the call.
Oh, give me a sec. There we go.
There we go. I was saying Steph is falling into a few more projectiles than normal. I think he's trying to just get that footing, trying to force that footing, for better or worse. Either way, this is, once again, potentially Steph's tournament stock. And regardless...
Yeah, I think this is Dev's game to lose.
There we go.
Yep.
Wait. Oh.
It is Yggdrasil.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not super familiar with it. And there we go. DevStar taking that 3-1. And that is the bounty.
Alright.
That is the bounty. Steffen, sadly, out of the game. Bounty dropped. And I think it's going to be shared by Devin and Steph. I mean, Devin and Annie.